by the name of Danny, or Mr. Rogers, however you want to call it, Danny Rogers, I think it is, about his products. He has something he calls his PSP premium paints. And these paints are promised in doing something absolutely magical. And like I said, magical is as it's saying that the screen paints can produce two types of gain at the same time. I don't know, at the same time, or the gain can change based application technique. Now, a person who's been doing this for a long time, have been in this business for quite some time, well, how do I feel about that? I think that's a joke. That's not possible. It's not going to happen. He's not doing this in any way whatsoever. That is definitely a complete lie. And on top of that, it's consumer fraud. It's misleading to the customers. And yes, we are taking Danny to court. We're taking Danny to court because we are going to be following consumer fraud charges against him. If he can't back this claim, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. We've asked him multiple times to remove this because, again, you shouldn't have open shopping carts on a product that you cannot back up. You can't be in there just making stuff up as you go along. So let's see what we got going on here. This is this shopping cart right here. It was the black product, his black screen paint product. He claimed that worked. It didn't work at all. As I told you before, he can't sell something that doesn't work. All of these should be sold out because, again, they should not be available for customers, should not have active parts on it. This is what we call himself making FLE technology, which we know we can't do that. And over here, this is where he calls himself making our, he called it the sun killer. Our screens can absorb sunlight, can't do that. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4 shopping carts here that are open for the consumer. Problem you have here is the fact that these are shopping carts that are lying. Why? Because the range gain is a non-existing gain. It doesn't exist. And again, you can't lie on your products. You can't go out and make out false accusations because, again, as I told you before, this is wrong. You don't do that. So I was advised to contact him and ask him about the range gain. Can he do 2 live videos? I sent one yesterday. We got no response back at all whatsoever. He never responded back. We're going to apply again today. And then once we apply again today, the next day, if we don't get anything today, something. I'm not expecting Sunday or Saturday. We'll check back on Monday. Monday gives him plenty enough time because it is Saturday. So we'll see if we get something on Monday. I answered messages on Monday. I answered Sunday too on top of that, but maybe that's just him. So we'll wait back on Monday. And then on Monday, we'll give him a grace period of Tuesday. And then after that, we will send another message to him telling him that we are taking him to court. Letting him know that we are going to be basically putting his website under investigation for lying. Basically making false statements about his products that are not true. We can show the courts that we went out and documented everything and that we gave him enough time to get this removed off his site. So what he's claiming here, he says approximate gain range is a 0.8 to 0.85. Number one, 0.8 is not existing. 0.85 is definitely not existing. Can vary slightly based upon application technique. Problem we have here is that he's been claiming that one paint can do 2 gains, and that's not true. Now we go click on here, make sure we got all this documented. And as you can see, there's his site right there. And here, there's no videos because you have to show a video on this showing the paint on application technique. And there's nothing here that states anything about this whole, that's about stirring the product. That's about applying the product. There's nothing here. Basically about repeating the product when you paint. That's basically about it. Drying the screen. And as you can see, no video. There's nothing here at all, period. So he can't support this claim he's made. And this is where we have a problem. Because, again, you can't make things up. This hurts the consumer at the end of the day. And this is why they had these rules in place to investigate companies that are lying about their specifications. Okay, let's go over here. That's one of the shopping carts we just hit. This was the PSP Series A that we hit right there, showing you the range gain he has in there. Let's go over here and let's get another one. We're going to get all of them. I like to be very thorough about my videos so that way the person can't come and say, well, you didn't check all of them. Yes, we did. We checked them all. This is why we show off tons of video demonstrations, because we like to back our products up. Because, again, if anyone tries to bring us in court, we can back ourselves 100%. All right, this is the polarizer, or whatever he calls it in the day. But anyway, this is supposed to be another one of his products. Let's see if this is reading the range gain at the bottom. We have a 0.80 which is impossible, and a .85. That's extremely high in gain right there. Not even real. Approximate gain range, again, can vary slightly based upon application technique. It's going to go back to the same link. It's a dead link. There's nothing there. So going again, down to the bottom, we've had people come in here and read through all of this and come back with a bunch of laugh emojis saying that there is nothing there supporting that claim that he's made. So, yes, he has lied. Nothing there, as you can see. Even the copyrights are fake. And it's the reason why we're in court for this. I am going to push the judge and ask him if it's possible, or ask the judge if possible, if they can bring in a law for batch numbers. Because every time we take one to court, we're actually going to talk about batch numbers. We're going to say we need to have this a law. So whatever we have to do to get this and make this into a law, or make this into some kind of rules between different forms of places like PayPal. If we can have a PayPal account, you have to prove your products work. Places like that, that will cut down on this nonsense. Or people ripping people off. Let's go over and get ourselves another one. So let's see. Let's go grab another one here. And let's grab, we got these two right here. This one right here he can't sell. As I told you, this is the black paint he couldn't get right. It kept turning up gray. So he removed that one. This is supposed to be the sun killer, he called it. He has the ability to be able to absorb in light like AdTech. Again, multiple cancellations, multiple dates he was not able to meet because he can't make the product. This is him calling himself making our FLE. This is, I'm talking about the nonsense. This guy was actually charging people $120 for this stuff, and he couldn't even make it at all, period. But he had a price on here. He had a shopping cart on here. Active shopping cart on here. Yep, that's what you got to worry, these dummy shopping carts. And the other one did it too. He made a Black Frankenstein, which we all know doesn't even exist. Let's click on this one. This is the ultra short throw paint he has right here. And again, copyrights are fake. Let's come here to the bottom. Let's see if we have here for range gain. We have it down here to also range gain. Here's gain right here. This is a nothing there but a hyphen where he removed one of it, removed something out of here. It's just a hyphen 0.80. 0.80 is virtually impossible. That's not going to happen. It's too high to gain. And that's approximate gain. And this is where it sounds weird right here. Approximate gain is hyphen 0.80. Can vary slightly based upon application technique. So if you were to get this, you don't even know if you got the gain that came with it, because you got to figure out which way you would have to paint the screen to even achieve that. So again, that's just showing one gain. And even if it's showing one gain, you're saying, how would they get the gain? What technique would they use to get that gain? Because it still leaves a lot of question marks all over the place. First things first, you're not getting a 0.80. That is extremely freaking high. That's very high. You got a car, you got high beams. Go outside and stick it. When anybody's you doing it, but stick your face, open up your eyes real wide, and have your wife turn on the high beams. That's literally what you're doing right there. That is uncomfortable. You talk about hot spotting, man, that game will hot spot like crazy. Oh my goodness, it will hot spot. Rainbow effect, all kinds of stuff. You'll be sitting in front of the screen, you turn into a human fountain. It's going to make you very, very, very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. That's like, well, that's the same thing as bifocals, but in another term, if you use magnifying glasses in a way that use to burn ants out, and use that as a form of glasses, and use that as basically staring into the sun, you'll burn your retinas out. All right, we got the last one over here. This is supposed to be the Vega PSP products right here. Let's click on here and show you what we have here at the bottom. Now, this is supposed to be a mid-gray. This thing literally has a gain higher than a certified gunmetal screen. There is the gain right here. Approximate gain 0.85. Why would you have a dash there? Never mind. 0.85 to 0.9. That is literally higher than a certified gunmetal, but yet it's a mid-gray. Mid-gray would be the same color as your gray cargo. Or gray cargo. Let me show you. We're going to pull out certified screen, a gunmetal, the highest one they got from Daylight. This is the Parallax. Oops. I think that didn't come out. That paint in there. Let's out and show you the gain on this screen. That's the gain on the screen. That's a 0.8 sitting on there. His gain is a 9. And the other one is a 0.85. Possible. No way whatsoever. Not even possible. That being a screen of mid-gray, which would be light, would basically definitely burn your retinas out. Because there's nothing there to absorb that much. Impossible gains here. Let's go click on it. See if right here it says for technique. See here and end before you start. So let's click on here, see if anything comes up. Danny, I hope you're in this room. Oh, server unavailable. Well. He pulled the website. Server unavailable. I can't make it up. We got a YouTube live video. He's pulled his website. As you can see, please status, Squarespace. For updates, he's pulled the website. We got it. This is going straight to the blacklist. 100%. I told you at the end of the day, when I explained to you people that we have been in this business for a long time. We have outed so many people in the process of showing you people scamming you from the door. When you got us coming in here doing demonstrations, backing our products at 100%, we become a threat to other people that are not doing the job right. This is why we get the cancellations on them. This is why they can't send us over products. This is why they commit crimes, because they're so busy trying to keep up with us or just trying to rip people off in the process. They will expose themselves. What does it say in the Bible? Whatever goes out, what's in the dark will always come out in the light. This man got on YouTube. He talked all this nonsense. He carried on. He acted up. He did all these things he shouldn't have done. He deceived other customers at the end of the day. He tried to make our products look bad in the process. This is going to be a fat lawsuit coming at you, man. A big lawsuit. So get ready. We're coming at you. And you already realize, he already understands and recognizes. Seeing this evidence right here, he knows he's guilty for what he has done. Mr. Danny, I'm going to explain something to you. We're going to hit you with everything we got when you understand this. We're going to hit you. There's blood in the water, and we're coming. The sharks are coming. We're going to get you for everything you're worth. And you come against my company at the end of the day and say my products aren't real. I worked extremely hard every single day. I've spent tons of money to give my customers the best products they can. And to have you individuals come into my site, my world, and try to disrupt what I do, try to take away my blessings, this is the outcome of it all. I'm going to see you in court, buddy boy, real soon. Look at this. Pulled the website. Pulled his website right there. I've gotten it. This happens so many times on so many different. We had so many people do this. It's not the first time he's done this. He's done this before. And I told you he was in the room. Did I tell you he was in the room? I told you he was in the room with us. I told you. We know you're in the room. Let me explain that to you. We know you're here. If you sit there and say at the end of the day, how would you know? We're Christians at the end of the day. God lets us know. We know you're here. We knew you were in the room. You think God can't see you in here in my chat room carrying on and acting up? You think God can't see what's going on in your heart? He can see it. We can feel it. We know it. Pull this server. Site unavailable right there. If this man had minded his own business and I came to him and said from the door, do not attack my company. Leave it alone. Don't follow down the road of this individual at the end of the day, because everybody who does business with this man ends up either going to jail or in the process of getting sued. That's where they end up. He is nothing but trouble. And I warned you, and I warned him from the door, stay away from him. Now, if you had stayed away from him and started making these products legit, real, by the book, don't rip off your customers, and I came in and saw your stuff like, wow, this guy's really working hard every single day, man. I would have came and supported your channel. I'd have came like, man, yeah, this guy does a fantastic job. Yeah, I bought his stuff, buy your stuff, get it down here, everything legit. Yeah, I ordered it. It's nice at the end of the day. I really like it. I would have gave you props at the end of the day. But no, you decided to join forces with Jamie and attack my business. That's what you did. But not only did you attack me, you also attacked God. Because my technology, my blessings come from my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And he's going to protect us No matter what, he's going to protect us. Against anyone who tries to stand against us, you are going to collapse. You're going to crumble. Pull this website down. Now, are we glorifying this and happy over this? No, it's sad. It's sad at the end of the day because he could have went in a different direction. He could have took his products and did something with it. He could have. He got a nice little theater room set up in there. He basically talks properly on camera. He knows how to write things correctly. The problem is he's not telling the truth on these things. He's not telling the truth, and he should be telling the truth on them. But if he was honest and did things by the book, he could have did very well. Very, very well. But he decided to join forces with this guy at the end of the day, who turned around and got him into this mess. Everyone who's done business with Jamie is going to end up, or is in the process of ending up, with serious charges against him. Mr. Williams is no joke. Mr. Williams is looking at very serious jail time. He's committed some very serious charges dealing with these people. Look at it. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. I'm going to leave this video short and sweet. Gotta go. God bless.